Chief Physician. John Richards. Have made regular visits to Dr. Richards in his office. He refuses to enter the main vault population, preferring to remain confined in his office. Claims Vault-Tec orders but suspect he may suffer from acute agoraphobia. Dr. Richards has been complaining of stress. Francis Stockton. Stockton could do with losing some weight. He ignores my advice and insists that weight loss would damage his brand identity. Prior to Vault entry, Mr. Stockton had been on strong antidepressants following the death of his young daughter. Have decided to up the dosage. Carl Peters. Severe drug and alcohol abuse. Alright. Stanton's physically feeble man appears to spend a lot of time working on his art. I recommend better diet and exercise. He does appear to display latent signs of anger issues. Mr. Malone. Several ailments, including shortness of breath, likely caused by his smoking, high blood pressure, and cholesterol, likely caused by a poor diet, as well as several scars and burns from either injuries or surgeries. Fairly severe and formal man. Everything is recommend. Miss Harrison appears in excellent physical and mental health. Addendum. Have prescribed antidepressants. Appears in excellent physical and mental health. Hey, you didn't do it for Sarah. Maybe it's a kid. Excellent physical health. I'm recommending antidepressants. Following divorce from Miss Kingston. Oh. Roy Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmerman is a small, sickly individual, spends far too much time hunched over his computer and his workbench, avoids social contact. I'm recommending antidepressants. Oh, Roy. He's taking Roy off the grid. Induction physicals, personal appointment. We'll be able to come up and see you tomorrow. Can I say that it would be more convenient for you to visit us down here? As per your instructions, I have organized a science team into a security force. Can I say that we would be more effective if you allow us to access... Oh. Have completed a renovation of one of the lab rooms into a cell. Prisoner retention is about 90%. Just letting you know we're running short on medication. We'll be lowering dosages. Having some problems down here. Prisoner retention is dropped below 50. Have a confession out of Mr. Peters. He refused to stay in his cell and the residents are getting restless. Riot. Dweller rioting. Using makeshift weapons. Declare state of emergency at once. Lockdown. Cause I'm only human. I got a purple thing. That wasn't there before. That wasn't there before. But I'm only human. Chicken wings. I'm only human. Onion rings. I don't care anymore. Here we go. Cause I'm only human. Chicken rings. Come on. Ah, jeez, my eyes. Can't shoot out lights. You're at 10 this whole game. Oh, is this him? Nope. Oh my god. Hello? No one please... Nobody please jump out. Can I go through the door? Hello? Shut up! Oh my god. Please. For the love of God.
Gotta find the terminal.
Wait, what did I open? I gotta turn off the stupid PA system. Oh my god. Like, I have to. I'm gonna go crazy. This dumb terminal. How do I turn off your dumb thing, man? Just take my headphones off. Photo ID. Yep. That's me.
Perfect.
Alright. Ooh. I'll just take everything. Oh my god. Overseer induction. Welcome, Overseer. Congratulations on being accepted as the Overseer of this Vault-Tec vault. In the unlikely event the planet is laid to waste. Blah, blah, blah. This is a job which comes with many responsibilities. First, with ensuring the safety. Security officers, common science personnel, please take time to... When you're ready, can you please complete the following administrative tasks? In the microphone on your desk, state loudly and clearly the number of your vault, followed by your own name. These recordings will be used... Okay. Vault specifications. Vault capacity, 1,000. Current registered 274. Okay. 4494. Wait, what did that say about long candles? Super burn, long life candles. Oh, that's great. Confidential instructions. If you're reading these instructions, it means that Vault-Tec 494 has gone active following a devastating nuclear attack. You are hereby instructed to disregard the instructions given to you in your induction and pay close attention to the following info. Vault 494 has been selected for an important piece of social research. On your way into the vault, you will have noticed that only Security Chief Major Clint Stone was in attendance. Other security staff were not sent the warning that the vault had gone active. This was a deliberate decision by Vault-Tec. The aim of our experiment is to test the effectiveness of positive incentives and education on crime rates, and as such, the decision was taken not to utilize security staff in this vault. Major Stone was chosen to provide an intimidating presence, which we believe will pacify the dwellers until the experiment can enter full swing, but he is not to be admitted to the vault proper. We have also not provided any facilities for incarceration in your vault. Both punitive and protective crime prevention methods are prohibited in Vault-Tec Vault 494, and in order to reinforce this idea, none of the doors in the vault have been fitted with locks. In order to incentivize good behavior or to administer behavior tokens in exchange for work, these tokens can be exchanged for goods at machines around the vault. We also believe that the large birch tree installed in the atrium will have a calming effect on the dwellers. In addition to positive incentives, we have created a series of seminars aimed to educate potential criminals on how to resist their criminal behavior. You are free to schedule as many or as few of these seminars as you wish, depending on which crimes you consider a problem in your vault. We advise that you incentivize attendance. Achieve maximum impact, you should gradually reduce the number of behavior tokens in circulation around the vault so that over time dwellers will no longer require incentivizing to live together as a cohesive community. We advise reducing tokens every 5 years. Okay. In the unlikely event that your residence becomes unruly, we have equipped the vault with a modest armory, but be aware there are no locks. Further to this contingency, we have equipped your door with a special lock, which can only be opened from the inside, and advise that you spend as little time with the general population as possible. Should a worst-case scenario arise, you're able to issue a state of emergency, which locks down key areas. We have also installed a secret escape tunnel in your quarters, though we do not anticipate a scenario. Okay, so I guess I opened that one. File removed by a local user. Hidden file Vault-Tec SPP experiment.
Every resident has the right to display their valuables and leave their door unlocked.
Right. Let's see.
No resident has the right to take
When you're ready, can you please complete the following task? In the microphone on your desk, state loudly and clearly the number of your vault, followed by your own name. These recordings will be used by any automated staff your vault utilizes. May as well get this over with. Dr. John Richards. Vault 494. There we go. That should do it.
Good afternoon, dwellers. This is your overseer speaking. A quick reminder that in the next week, behavior tokens paid in exchange for labor accrues from 10 per hour to 5.
What is this door? Where's your secret door? Incident report. In the early hours of the morning at 12:12, there was 2 of these. Are these the same? Ah, okay. 12/12/86, Robert Harrison was found smothered to death by a pillow in his bed. A hidden safe has been looted. Miss Harrison has informed us that it contained years' worth of collective behavior tokens. Harrisons have been given temporary accommodation in the residence of Francis Stockton. Concluded that the murder was committed by resident Carl Peters. Large amounts of drugs and alcohol were found in his possession, as well as a number of behavior tokens greater than that which would have been possible for him to have earned. After extensive questioning, he confessed to the murder. Recommendations. He doesn't want to spend time in the cell. We have advised him to attend Making Killing, Murder, and How Not to Do It. And How Not to Drink. Alright. Okay, so this is obviously the door. Or at least that's what it looks like. Oh, that's the button right there. Escape tunnels. My God. Oh. Hey man, I don't want to fight you. We could all be friends here. Can we be friends? Oh. Shit, I'm sorry. I just want to be friends. Hell were y'all doing? Just hanging out? stupid purple thing.
I ain't letting you get me.
Alright. Come over here and say that to my face. Still over here, you know that, dumbass, right?
He vanished.
My God. Oh, never mind, that's why. Hey, everybody. Julie Harrison. Shnikes. Julie, I'm coming to save you. Shit.
What just happened?
Jack, question mark, exclamation point, Stanton. Damn it, Julie! We could have had a life together. Oh, you bitch. You bitch, Julie.
Please help me.
Coming.
It's 8419.
Is this, Big Frank? Oh, no, that's the, Overseer. Hello. How you doing, big boy?
Hi.
My God. A person. An ordinary person. I thought I'd never see a face like that again. Please tell me. How long has it been? Tell me.
Who are you? Really want to know? It's not gonna hear you.
Who are you?
My name is John Richards. I'm the Overseer. I was the Overseer. I don't know. I can't keep track of time. I don't know how long I've been down here.
200
The Great
years.
War has been over for 200 years.
200 years. Could it really be? 200 years of staring at that horrible face at the window. Oh God, this vault.
Have you been here for 200 years?
If that's how long it's been, then yes. Everything in the vault ran smoothly for maybe 7 years. Then the residents started rioting.
What happened here?
It was awful. Just awful. Everything was so chaotic at the start. I didn't even think twice about running the Vault-Tec's insane experiment.
Why can't you just leave?
Until you got here, I was trapped. The door you came through only opens from one side. The one side behind me is broken. I've been waiting 200 years. Waiting for them to guess the password. It seemed inevitable.
Oh.
I can't keep this to myself anymore. I have to tell someone. Do you have time to listen to my story?
Well, I read some of the terminals, but yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't know how much you've worked out from seeing the vault, but I'll start at the beginning. I don't know how they knew so early, but I received a warning that nuclear war was on its way, over an hour before the bombs hit. I arrived at the vault before anybody else. Vault-Tec was paying the owner of the mini-mart above, Frank, I think that was his name, to stay open 7 days. I told him I was here for the tests. When the alarm sounded, I could see what was going on through the CCTV. Everyone was pushing and shoving, trying to get in. Things calmed down a little when Chief Stone arrived and made a show of force. I don't know how it happened, but the Assaultron turned on. It attacked the mini-mart staff and a vault scientist.
That must have been terrible.
It was. And it wasn't even the worst part. Once everyone was locked in the vault, my new directive became unlocked. I discovered that Vault-Tec had intentionally left us without a security force. None of the volunteers were sent an alert. They never arrived. It was all part of some insane experiment that I was to conduct, the first stage of which was involved barring Chief Stone from entering the population. Of everything I did as Overseer, that is what I am most ashamed of. I did it without question. I locked down the elevator and left him in the gear room.
He sent me so many messages. They started off angry, and then he begged. He gradually became less coherent. I started deleting them without even reading. Then one day they stopped. I only met Chief Stone once, during induction. He seemed like a good man, and I betrayed him.
That's terrible.
You don't know the half of it. I think about him sometimes. I suppose he died up there. Things were so chaotic after the bombs. With no security force, I was expected to enforce the discipline by simply asking the residents not to commit crimes. They would work in the Vault Exchange for behavior tokens. They could spend those at machines. There would also do attend seminars teaching them how to not to be criminals. We wouldn't enforce attendance, so I incentivized them with tokens. I was powerless to unlock anyone who committed a crime. None of the doors in the vault were fitted with locks, and we had no jail facilities.
I know this must be hard for you. Please, tell me the rest.
We're not even to the hardest part yet. This didn't start off all bad. I recruited the science staff to serve as an amateur security. And we made a cell in the lab. Most people we asked to spend time in there did. We had more than enough walkout to start sowing discontent among the residents. We had a spat of thefts, large number of behavior tokens going missing. People started refusing to spend time in any of the cells, even those who used to. What really started things off was the murder. Julie Harrison's husband. I can't remember his name now.
What did you do?
I did everything in my power to find who was responsible, which was very little. We found out the guy who done it pretty quickly. It was a guy called Carl Peters. He was drinking and doing drugs. God knows where he got it all from. He walked straight into Harrison's quarters, killed the father, and stole the behavioral tokens. We tried to detain him, but he got violent. He wouldn't go to any seminars. We couldn't do anything. Another resident, Jack Stanton, organized a vigilante group and started killing other residents, just on a hunch that they might be criminals. As soon as the rioting broke out, I issued a state of emergency, which locked down resident and science blocks, but it wasn't enough. The science team held off the residents as long as they could. They were overwhelmed. The residents blew through my office wall, and I escaped through the tunnels. I couldn't save anyone.
So how'd you end up as ghouls? You can't blame yourself. It sounded like you were outmatched.
You can't blame yourself. Sounds like you were outmatched. Probably would have killed you too.
Maybe it would have been better if I had stayed there. And I too. Maybe everybody would have moved on instead of coming down here and becoming monsters.
So, how did you end up as ghouls?
Ghouls. Is that what you call what happened to me? Huh. Seems appropriate. I think somebody must have damaged the generators. When I go down to the chamber, I found a door where it won't open. The escape tunnels were flooded with radiation. I could see by my hands and Jack's face that it was changing us. It was a long time before I found out I didn't age. I didn't get hungry or thirsty. I was doomed to be killed. Jack made sure I knew it was slow. I guess it's what I would get for going along with Vault-Tec's experiments. But what choice did I have? I did the best I could with the resources I had.
Yeah, probably not. Did pretty horrible, actually. Is there anything else I should know? Oh God, why would Vault-Tec do this? Anything else?
Is there anything else I should know?
Nope. That's it. That's my story. I try to find out why Vault-Tec did what they did, but we'll never know. When I declare the state of emergency, it opens some more files. I found out Vault-Tec had intentionally interspersed known criminals into the population. They did it just to see what would happen. They even had contingencies in place in case of rioting. I was to stay locked in my office, and they were deliberately built a narrow choke point as access so it could be defended. Here, take the files, and my log too. Someone might as well remember what happened here. Look, will you do something for me? Destroy this vault, this place of atrocity. It should be buried, not left as a twisted museum piece. If you overload the generators, it should create an explosion big enough to seal the entrance. We'll all be buried here.
You aren't stuck here. You could leave if you wanted.
You aren't stuck here. You could leave if you wanted.
But I don't want to. I've spent more of my life in this cave than out of it. It's almost normal to me now. Besides, I don't deserve to leave.
Just tell me what I need to do.
It should be fairly easy to do. Just go up to each generator and pull out anything that looks important. That should short out the whole system. Within a few minutes, the place will blow up. Just be quick. When you damage the generators, the room will fill with radiation. You'll probably only have a few minutes to run to the exit. I'll almost certainly be killed, but you can just kill me before you leave if you'd rather. I don't care. It's up to you.
Me and mine. My big bear.
Hey,
Kill me if you want. I'm dead either way.
I don't really want to kill him. Oh God. What a way to die. What a way to die. Julie, we could have made something, Julie. You and Jack Stanton. Could have been great. Kalishnikov is it's a mod. So, I'm not gonna pick it up. Did we read these? And what did he... I know he gave us that weird... Folks in the lab came up with a few recommendations for the Vault experiment, codenamed Utopia, that we want to adopt. Try sprinkling a few known criminals in with the normal population. Should be interesting to see if the behavior token rewards can rehabilitate them. For Chief Medical Officer, let's find the most overzealous medicator we can. The reception of medicated versus unmedicated to the behavior token reward system could be fascinating. We predict total failure before the 20-year period, so we've built some contingencies. The stairs to the Overseer's office form one long choke point to hold off dangerous residents. We've also built an escape tunnel in case all those fail. Read this message, then delete it. Message. Don't let the Overseer see this directive or he'll start taking extra caution with the high-risk residents. Alright. How many behavior tokens? 6, 7, and 5. I can buy this whole vault if I wanted. I'm a madman. That is indeed a choke point. I've seen a few choke points in my day. Oh no, buddy. What happened? Where'd your legs go? Alright, we got that. Oh, the I don't know what that hanging means. A place to hang it? This.
don't have the key.
The bottle? I don't remember. Yeah, he said the bottle. Hey, my P90's fixed. Now you're fixed? Couldn't have been fixed before, dude? Alright, well. Oh my god, there is, I don't know what, it's coming through your window. Alright, while you were looking at that, I got the safe open.
Excellent.
My god. Okay.
Good afternoon, dwellers. This is your overseer speaking. Big Frank's Big Bear Bonanza is currently underway at Big Frank's commissary. Stop by.
Alright, buttercups, you can live your lives here now. Congratulations. I don't know, I'll go into ghost mode, I guess. Ghost mode, yeah, yeah. Ghost mode, going into ghost mode. Ghost mode, I'm gonna find all the secrets that you can't find. Ghost mode, ghost mode. Ghost mode, I'm finding some secrets. Ghost mode, go, ghost mode. What you gonna find when you turn into a ghost? Ghost mode, yeah. Ghost mode every single, yeah. Ghost mode, don't you know it's ghost mode? Bo-ba-da-bo-bo-bo. Ghost mode, go. Ghost mode. Alright, I think that's everything then. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever, I'll fall down. Alright, let's get out of this vault and see what happens.
This is your overseer speaking. If you feel
Oh, look at you, 4494. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to blow up my good friend 4494. He's my best friend ever. This is his home. I don't want to blow his home up. I want to let him be. I'm gonna be fine. Mission accomplished. Property damage and how not to do it, more like it. So alright. Cool. Alright, everyone, I do believe that is it for Vault 494, a Vault-Tec story by Seddon 4494. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I had a blast this. Very cool. I like that there was, you know, all the clues and stuff you could put together in the consoles and the notes. But then also, at the end, you had a good old-fashioned ghoul tell you what's going on. So, yeah, really cool, really fun. And I like that we were given an option to blow up the vault or kill him or not blow up the vault. Pretty sweet, pretty cool. And yeah, now I'm gonna get shot at or something. Who's shooting? Hey! Stop! 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 So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and I shall see you in the future. Away! Oh, that was a big bird. That scared me.